Hello friends, in today's video we are going to learn about bubble sort. Bubble sort is simplest sorting algorithm. Why is it so? See, first of all, time complexity is O of n square. Second thing is number of swap performed is O of n square also. And third thing is that suppose you are given a task to design a sorting algorithm, then most probably or most of us are going to come up with an algorithm which is very much similar to bubble sort. Okay, now let's see what do we do in a bubble sort algorithm. Okay, suppose we have an array of n elements. Then in the first iteration we are going to push the largest element at the last index. In second iteration we are going to push second largest element at the second last index, and so on for the third iteration, that is third largest element at the third last index. And how we are going to do that? We are going to perform swaps. Okay, let's see an example. Suppose this is an array 13, 15 and 17. See, as 30 is the largest element, so in first iteration 30 will come here and 17 will be here and 15 will be here. I will explain this in detail. That is, first I will swap 30 and 15. Then again a swap will be performed 15, 17 and 30. Okay, this is just a simple example. I will not write a code and explain this in detail. For the time being, just understand that in first iteration we are going to push largest element at the last index, second iteration second largest element at the second last index, third largest element at the third last index. And how? By performing swaps. Okay, now let's write the program. So first of all, let's define the function bubble sort, and we will pass array into it. Now first of all, as we are going to iterate, we need to find the length of array. Now for I in range 0 to n minus 1. Why n minus 1? See, if I place n minus 1 elements at its right position, then by default the remaining one element is going to be at its correct position. Okay, now again we are going to write a for loop for j in range 0 to n minus I minus 1. Okay, 0 to n minus I minus 1, and inside this for loop we are going to perform a check. If a of j is greater than a of j plus 1, then we are going to swap a of j and a of j plus 1. Now let's see how this algorithm will work. So this is our array 30, 15 and 17. Now when we are going to call bubble sort on this particular array, then first of all n will be calculated, and n is equal to 3 here. Now let's see how many times this outer for loop will run. See here, for I in range 0 to n minus 1, that is 0 to 2. So I will run 2 times, that is for I equal to 0 and I equal to 1. Now let's see what will happen in the first iteration, that is when I will be equal to 0. When I will be equal to 0, then how many values j is going to take? J will take from 0 to n minus I is equal to 0 minus 1, that is 0 to 2, that is 0 and 1. So we are going to have 2 iteration here, that is for I equal to 0 and j equal to 0. Now let's see what will happen when I equal to 0 and j will be equal to 0. Then here we will be comparing a of 0 and a of j plus 1, that is 1. What is a of 0? A of 0 is 13 and a of 1 is 15. Is a plus j greater than a of j greater than a of j plus 1? Answer is yes. If this is the case, then we are going to swap these two numbers. So what will happen after this iteration? 15 will come here, 30 will go here, and this is 17. Okay, now let's see what will happen for I equal to 0 and j equal to 1. We will compare two numbers, that is a of 1 and a of j plus 1. J is equal to 1 here, so a of 2. A of 1 is 30 and a of 2 is 17. Is a of 1 greater than a of 2? Answer is true. So we are going to swap these two numbers, 15, 17, 30. Okay. Now let's see what will happen when I will be equal to 1. When I will be equal to 1, how many value j will take? 0 to n minus 1 minus 1. And what is n here? N is 3. So 0 to 1 basically is 0 only. It is going to take only one value, that is 0. Now let's see what will happen when I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 0. So what we will do? We will compare a of 0 and a of 1. Is 15 greater than 17? Answer is no. So swap will not be performed and this for loop will terminate, and as you can see here we have the sorted array. Okay, now let's see the time complexity of this particular algorithm. See, this here outer for loop will run for n minus 1 time, that is O of n only, and here this particular for loop, and this particular for loop will also run for n times, order of n. So what will the total time complexity? O of n into O of n, that is O of n square. And how many swaps will be performed? See, if you are going to calculate the exact swap, then it will be the sum of n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 and so on. So it will also be O of n square. So time complexity of bubble sort, time complexity O of n square, number of swaps performed is also equal to O of n square. So this is all I have for bubble sort. This is one of the simplest algorithm, and in next video we are going to learn about selection sort. Okay, and friends, if you have liked this video, then please like, share and subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching.